You came to Dallas-Fort Worth for the World Cup, and somewhere between the stadium roar and the best brisket you've ever had, the thought hit you. Wait, could I actually live here? I'm a realtor who lives out here, and I'm not going to give you the commute and cost speech you can find anywhere. I'm going to give you the 5 insider things locals know that completely change whether you'd love it or regret it. Here's what this tournament is really showing the world. DFW isn't just hosting a party. It's one of the fastest growing regions in the country, and the reasons it's booming are the same reasons you'd want to be here. Most visitors feel the energy but never learn what's actually driving it. And the people who move here off a great weekend almost always miss the local stuff. The forms, the seasons, the systems that quietly save or cost you thousands. Nobody hands the newcomer the cheat sheet. So this is the cheat sheet. Why everyone's moving here, what daily life actually looks like, and the insider moves locals make that no relocation brochure will ever tell you. I walk families through this every week. People landing here from California, New York, all over. This is the stuff they thank me for later. So let's get into it. And stick around for number 5 because it's a single free form that saves new homeowners thousands, and most transplants don't even know it exists. First, let's talk about why this place is exploding. Because it's not an accident, and it's the reason you're even asking the question. The World Cup didn't make DFW grow. It's a spotlight on growth that's been happening for years. Major companies keep relocating their headquarters here. And why? Well, no state income tax for people and for businesses, a central location in the country, and 2 major airports. Jobs follow the companies, and people follow the jobs. That's the real engine behind the energy you're feeling this week. You're not visiting a 1-week party. You're visiting a region in the middle of a decade-long boom. But a booming economy doesn't tell you what a random Tuesday actually feels like here. So let's talk about the lifestyle. The energy you love this week, here's the regular life version of it, because this part genuinely surprises people. You're here for one tournament. Locals have the Cowboys, the Rangers, the Mavericks, the Stars, NASCAR, and Six Flags, all within a short drive. The big event feeling is kind of the baseline here. And the food scene goes way past brisket. This is one of the most underrated diverse food metros in the country because it's not all concrete. We've got lakes, trails, and real outdoor weekends 8 or 9 months of the year. I had a client from out of state tell me the thing that sold her wasn't a house. It was realizing every single weekend here felt like there was something going on. That's the everyday version of what you're feeling right now. Okay, that's the fun. Now the part that actually protects your wallet, the insider moves. This is the section that separates someone who just visited from someone who actually knows how Texas works. 5 things. Number 1, storm season is real. North Texas sits in hail country. Spring brings big storms, and that's why home insurance runs higher here. It's not a deal breaker, but budget for it and get yourself a good roof. Number 2, it's toll road country. A lot of the fastest routes around here are toll roads. Locals run a toll tag, so just plan for it. It's part of getting around. Number 3, no income tax, but watch the sales tax. Texas makes up the revenue elsewhere, and sales tax runs around 8.25% in most of the metro. Your paycheck still stretches further here, just know the trade. Number 4, you can fight your property taxes every single year. This one shocks transplants. In Texas, you can formally protest your home's appraised value every year, and plenty of people lower their bill doing it. Locals just treat it as routine. And number 5, The one I told you to stick around for, the free form that saves you thousands. It's called the homestead exemption. If the home is your primary residence, you file a homestead exemption with the county, and it knocks down your taxable value every year you own it. And it's free, but new transplants constantly forget to file it and end up overpaying. This is the single most valuable thing I tell new homeowners, and it costs you nothing but a form. Skip that one form and you could leave thousands of dollars on the table over the years. That's the kind of thing a great weekend visit will never teach you. If this trip has you seriously considering a move, I made a free Fort Worth relocation guide that covers the costs, the areas, and this insider stuff all in one place. The link's in the description. Last thing, and it's the most honest advice I give every out-of-state buyer. Don't buy a house off a vacation. The smart play for a lot of transplants is to rent for a few months in the general area first, feel out the commute and the neighborhoods, and then buy. The metro is big, and the right area for you really depends on where you land a job and what your daily life looks like. So picture coming back next summer, not as a visitor, but as someone who lives here. You know your taxes are handled, your exemption is filed, your weekends are full, and you get in while the getting was good. That's not luck. That's just knowing the playbook before you arrive. And if you want the full breakdown of which specific suburb fits you, I made a whole separate video on exactly that, and it's linked for you. Drop a comment and tell me, where are you visiting from? And be honest, did this trip make you think about moving to Texas? So that's the locals cheat sheet. If the World Cup planted a seed, grab the free relocation guide and book a call down in the description, and let's do it the right way. Enjoy the rest of the tournament, and hey, welcome to Texas.